50% of people report they get irritated, frustrated, and stressed out. And 60% tell they get into a negative mood because of a bad night's sleep. Telling people that sound good sleep is absolutely important for their health, well, that's kind of old news, right? Everybody knows that. Yet, 1 out of 3 people are sleep deprivists. I'm not sure if that's a good word, but you get it. 1 out of 3 does not get enough sleep because of lack of sleep, meaning less than 5 hours, or changing hours because of changing day and night because of work, or very disturbed sleep because of, for instance, sleep apnea. 1 out of 3. And most people who are sleep deprivists do not tell their doctor. Well, should we? Now, probably you agree with me that feeling irritated a lot, frustrated a lot, stressed out, and being in a negative mood a lot of times during the day, and feeling exhausted and tired, it's enough reason, right, to do something about it. But the thing is, it is not only the next day that we feel not well, that we have a lack of well-being or just feeling totally exhausted. It has a lot of implications for the future. A couple of nights of sleep, of disturbed sleep, or not enough sleep, it works itself into our future. Like for a healthy person, they get about 30% higher risk on chronic diseases like diabetes, obstructive lung diseases, arthritis, hypertension, liver disease, kidney disease, anxiety, depression, Parkinson's, Alzheimer, and they have 25% higher chances on death within 25 years. Now, I'm building a huge burning platform here, right? I'm making the case, but I'm not done yet, because if you do have a chronic disease or more, these odds go up. So these chances become higher and higher. But next to that, every night with a lack of sleep or disturbed sleep, not sound sleep, it adds to the inflammation that is already there when you have chronic disease. Meaning, every night adds a little bit to the chronic disease. And moreover, when inflammation goes up, the repair slows down a little. So we move away from reversing chronic disease and we're moving towards progression. So, yeah, I think it's really of vital importance to do something, but it's also urgent. We have to do something immediately when we are one of those sleep deprivists. The aim should be to have at least more than 7 hours of sound sleep. Now, you do not get there overnight, right? No pun intended. What can you do? I think that you should start with 3 things. First, tell your doctor. There are a lot of things that medical care can do for you. There are a lot of sleeping aids. And that's really personal, but at least tell your doctor so you can get help. If you're a medical doctor, please talk with your patients about sleep. Statistics show that it is really not often discussed in the doctor's office, while it is of vital importance, especially for those people with chronic diseases. So, having said that, number 2, meditate, 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 and meditate. If you are not a meditator yet, this is the time to start a practice. This is the time to start meditating before you go to sleep. If you do meditate, but not on a regular basis, this is the time to pick up your practice again and time it just before you go to sleep. Why is meditation important? Well, first of all, when you meditate, you quiet your mind, which is really important to prepare you for a good night's sleep, right? Secondly, you release the tension in your body, so you relax the body. You calm the mind, you relax the body, and you smoothen your breath. It becomes calmer, a little bit deeper, and that is, you set yourself up for a good night's sleep. But secondly, meditation proves to lower inflammation. So even after meditation, you do not have a good night's sleep, you're still awake, you still have disturbed sleep, and you're still adding inflammation to your body. At least you have meditation to balance it a little. So maybe you have not only a day or one night, but 7 nights or 40 nights of still disturbed sleep. But you balance the inflammation, and that is really important, especially when you have one or more chronic diseases. So meditation is absolutely important. Thirdly, when you meditate, and I would suggest you do it just before you go to sleep, let's say 15 to 30 minutes. Of course, 30 minutes would be better, but if you're just starting out, 15 minutes will do. Within these 15 minutes, you create a mental space for yourself that you can ask yourself reflective questions, self-inquiry, like, why can't I sleep? Is something bothering me? What is going on? What can I do to improve my sleep? Now you have a big inner wisdom, and you will get answers. Maybe not the same night, maybe not the second or the third, maybe on the 4th day or the 4th night, or maybe even the same night. You get a nudge, you get an insight or an idea. And that is really important, because that are the things that will work for you. These are the things that you can work with, you can take action on, especially made for you. So that is also important. So meditate, get a quiet mind, smooth breath, and a relaxed body. Automatically, you will lower inflammation and ask yourself reflective questions, so you get a nudge about the actions that you can do, that you can find some causes why you have problems sleeping. And then thirdly, get into the flow of nature. Sleep is extremely tied together with what we call circadian rhythms, the day and night rhythm. Sleep is for the night. So we have to get in flow with really sleeping in the night. What happens at night? It gets darker. and we slow down our activities, meaning that we have to take our last meal before 7 p.m. and then get in touch with nature, go outside, take a deep breath, fresh air from outside, look at the stars, and get in some macro movements for the day. Walk after dinner. And then don't go to bed after 10. Make sure you are in bed around 10 p.m. Then you get into the circadian rhythm, the rhythm of nature. And no screen time before bedtime. So no Netflix, no social media, and not this YouTube video before bed. You have to have quiet time, meditative time. So obviously, there are a ton of other things that you can do and that you may find out for yourself that will help you to get sound sleep every night. But with these 3 things, for sure, you make a kickstart. So sleep well.